You want to leave a mark, a legacy, something that survives you. A building with your name, a book on a shelf, a child who tells your story. That desire is not vanity, it is terror, the terror of annihilation. The fear that when the heart stops, the self stops too, and that there will be no evidence you were ever here. So you build, you post, you create, you chase monuments. And here is the paradox that will hollow you out if you do not see it. The more you chase legacy, the less you live. Because legacy is a future concept. It lives in the imagination of people who are not born yet. You cannot touch it. You cannot taste it. You can only sacrifice your present on its altar. You skip the dinner to write the book. You ignore the friend to build the brand. You miss the sunset to film the content. And then, if you are lucky enough to get the legacy, you are not there to enjoy it. You are dead. That is not a tragedy. That is not a tragedy. That is a math problem. You traded a life for a tombstone, and tombstones, as it turns out, are for the living to walk past without reading. Now watch your own reaction. You are already thinking, but I want to matter. I want to help people. That is not selfish. That defensiveness is the second layer, and this is where elite psychology deploys terror management theory. The fear of death drives almost all human striving, but it drives it in two directions: literal immortality, monuments, fame, children, and symbolic immortality being part of something larger, contributing to a stream that flows beyond you. The first direction is a trap. Monuments crumble, fame fades, children live their own lives and forget your lessons. The second direction, contribution without credit, that is the only legacy that actually lasts. You do not know the name of the person who invented the wheel, but you use it every day. That person is not forgotten. That person is everywhere. Their name is irrelevant. Their impact is not. Here is the elite psychological mechanism that will free you from the legacy trap, the cathedral effect. The people who built the great cathedrals of Europe knew they would not live to see the spires finished. They worked anyway. Not for their names. Most of those names are lost. Not for their egos. Egos die. They worked because the work itself was the meaning. The daily act of placing one stone on another, knowing the building would outlast them, but also knowing that they would never see it complete. That is the opposite of legacy chasing. That is presence. You are not building a cathedral, you are answering emails. But the principle is the same. The meaning is in the act, not the monument. If you cannot find meaning in the act, no monument will ever be enough. You will just keep building bigger tombs. The American cognitive paradox of legacy is this: the people you remember most are the ones who were not trying to be remembered. They were trying to solve a problem, tell a truth, help a specific person in a specific moment. The memory was a side effect. You have made memory the goal. That is like trying to fall asleep by thinking about falling asleep. It does not work. The harder you chase, the further it runs. The only way to be remembered is to stop caring if you are remembered. Do the work. Love the people in front of you. Die empty. That emptiness is not failure. That emptiness is the sign that you gave everything while you were alive and saved nothing for the ghost. Here is your test. Write your own obituary. Not the one you want. The one you won't actually get if you keep chasing legacy. He was busy. He was stressed. He posted a lot. He died. Read it out loud. Feel how hollow it sounds. Now write a different obituary. Not about achievements. About moments. She laughed with her friend on a Tuesday. He fixed his daughter's bike chain. She sat in the sun and felt nothing special. That second obituary is not impressive. It is also not a lie. Most of you will not write the first obituary. It is too close to the bone. But the bone is where the truth lives. And the truth is that your legacy is not a statue. Your legacy is the feeling you leave in the room when you exit. If that feeling is relief because you are exhausting, no statue will fix it. If that feeling is warmth because you were present, no one will need a statue to remember you. Slow down, look directly into the lens. You cannot build a monument to presence. You can only be present. Write that down. Share this video with one person who is building their brand. Add 2 words, die empty. That share is not a criticism. That share is a cathedral stone. Now for the buried layer. At exactly 5 minutes and 49 seconds into this video, there is a single frame of a cemetery. Old stones, weathered names. Most of the names are unreadable. Most of you blinked and felt a chill. That chill is the fear of being forgotten. But look closer. The grass is green. The sun is warm. A bird is singing. The dead do not care about the stones. The living do. And you are still living. You have time, not to build a monument. To place one stone today for no one but yourself. That stone is enough. Go back, find the cemetery, stay for 10 seconds. The dead are not asking to be remembered. They are asking you to notice that you are not dead yet. Come back for video number 21. We are going to talk about the paradox of hope, why optimism can be a trap and pessimism a prison, but only if you are willing to stop building monuments and start placing stones. Here is the loop you cannot escape now. You will rewind to 5049 to see the cemetery, and when you do, you will notice something else, a single word carved faintly into one of the weathered stones, visible only on second look. That word is live. That word is the key to video number 21. I will not explain it here. You have to earn it by coming back. Here is the rule in the comments. Do not say good video. Say one stone you will place today. Just one. Called my mom. Fixed the bike. Sat in the sun. And if you saw the cemetery, type stone. If you didn't, type rewind. The cemetery is still there. So is the sun. One of them is waiting for you. The other is not.